Hector Luna aficionados will inevitably return, and today's topic may or may not be related to Hector Luna. Today, we'll have a look at some material I've compiled that I think you'll find rather fascinating. Please leave a comment, subscribe for more, and spread the word. Now, let's take a look at what's in store for today. If Luna says to burn it, then burn it. Is it going to be burned on Terra Luna? Give fire that will never die. The lunar burn of its supply was offered as one way to aid in the recovery of the collapsed crypto system. However, the crypto crash on the moon is still a possibility, as the total number of Luna coins in circulation grew to over $6.5 trillion. Some investors hoped for a term Luna burn to reduce the supply and, maybe, boost the price. It was a huge hit among the Shiba people and spread like wildfire. If the Luna burns are used, will the holders be able to put them into effect? Unfortunately for Luna, the Terra Recovery Plan Lounge has ruled that a Luna burn is not the best option for its survival by a score of 2-0. In terms of decreasing availability, it was functionally equivalent to a burn. Restarting the chain is a more experimental strategy, but this one will begin with only 1 billion Luna, a significant reduction from the previous chain's 6.5 trillion. The Luna holders' goal in burning their coins was to make them more scarce and so raise their value above $1. With the supply increase in 1,700% in a few days, a massive fire would be needed to restore its price. From the looks of it, this was the enormous endeavor that Biden and Cox favored. Since Luna's partial delisting on Binance, he's been in constant contact with the Luna team. Nonetheless, it appears like Binance will not contribute to this burn by the fear Luna would approve of on a new chain, as evidenced by the recent Binance Luna to Zero support. Many members of the Luna community appeared to be in support of the fire, as the #BurnLuna hashtag trended on Twitter throughout the vote. Luna holders have called on the Luna Foundation or the Luna Terra firma to buy and destroy the supply. So not everyone in the cryptocurrency world is in favor of the Luna brand. Users have questioned the financial viability of these sites, using the example of India's massive burning as an example. The Duke One has come forth to tell her old labs that they lack the resources to destroy Luna's currency. Unfortunately, we just don't have the kind of money needed to buy a mine. To make zeros the new standard for Luna coins, he burned the classic Terra Luna currency while they were still in circulation. The fact that Luna Classic still exists means that those with a burning desire to buy have a chance to do so, as the holding costs of Luna Classic are quite low. The number of platforms supporting Luna Zero tokens continues to expand. There were once plans for certain exchanges to use transaction fees to burn Luna, but now only Classic keeps the old Luna chain alive with a supply of 6.5 trillion. This burns will need to be rather big to make an impact as the Luna burn rate as the Luna community continues to seek the Luna burns. Apparently, the Burn It movement was given a boost after TFL CEO Duck Horn tweeted the Luna burn arrow, and yet, even though some have questioned the sanity of the holders by pointing out that they are quite literally burning money, this hasn't deterred the holders. As of July 27th, explorers estimate that holders have spent 1.5 billion Luna through 4,510 transactions. Just a smidgen over 16% of the total supply is made up of this. This concludes our coverage of the undaunted Luna Classics. If you enjoyed what you saw, please subscribe so we can bring you more content in the future, and make sure to visit the site again soon. One final component to go.